everybody, Andrea Perry here, and I'm the Student Activities Advisor and Counselor here at Coastal Carolina Community College, and I want to talk to you today about service learning. Service learning is an opportunity to volunteer out in the community and receive academic benefit from doing so, either in the form of extra credit or in lieu of an assignment. But not only does service learning help your GPA, it helps you out in so many different ways as well. I know everybody here has big plans for their future, whether that includes transferring to a university or applying for a job after they leave Coastal. And being able to add volunteer experience to your resume really makes you stand out. It shows a little bit about what you're passionate about. It shows your commitment to the community that you live in, and that not only were you a student, that you worked, that you had a family, you were also able to incorporate volunteer time as well. And most importantly, when you donate 20 hours, you're making a big impact to the community that you live in. So to me, service learning is a win-win-win situation. You help your GPA, you help your resume, and you help others. So if you're thinking that service learning could be for you, there are a couple of steps to sign up. First and foremost is to find a volunteer agency to volunteer with. Now during COVID, we have a couple of options for you. One, you can use the websites listed in the Blackboard community and find national organizations that allow you to virtually volunteer. Or you could use my community agency list, which allows you an opportunity to look through the different agencies we have in the community. All can be found outside either my office or in the Blackboard community under agencies. Once you choose an agency, you will then fill out the remaining 3 forms. One is a placement confirmation. That lets me know where you're volunteering. It needs 3 signatures on this form. The agency, you, and your faculty instructor needs to be able to sign off on it. The second is a contract, and the third is an assumption of risk. This form does need to be notarized, but we have notaries and student services, so you don't have to worry about paying a fee. You can get it all done on campus for 3. So 3 forms. These forms can also be found either outside of my office, which is located in the Student Center, or 2, in the Blackboard community. So if you don't have access to campus, you can still utilize these forms electronically. Now there is a deadline to turn in these forms to me. It is September 17th, so I need to have all 3 forms to my office. I will accept them either via email or brought to my office in person. When you turn in the paperwork to me, I will give you 2 things in return. Both electronically, it is a timesheet to document your 20 hours, because 20 hours is the requirement to complete the program, and also a journal to be able to reflect about your experience and what you're learning in the classroom and seeing out in the community. You have until the end of the semester to complete your hours, and at the end of the semester we also have a reflection session, and this is an hour and it is done on Blackboard Collaborate. During this hour, we will be able to reflect about what you learned through this experience and be able to talk about it with your fellow colleagues who have also volunteered in the community. Reflections are always my favorite part of the semester because I get to hear your stories, and after you volunteer 20 hours of your time, you're going to have seen and felt and learned a lot. And I hear wonderful stories of affirmation, people being able to conclude with hands-on experience that they truly want to go into this field. Because sometimes I hear the opposite. Sometimes I hear, you know what, I realize I do want to go in the opposite direction, and it's better to find that out sooner in your academic journey versus later. And at least once a semester, I hear people getting job opportunities, which is always exciting to hear. Once you do the 20 hours and get your do your reflection session, I will get your timesheet and journal back to your instructors, and that concludes service learning. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact me via my email at perrya@coastalcarolina.edu or my phone number, which is 910-938-6115. I would be more than happy to either meet with you virtually and go over the ways to get enrolled. So I look forward to hearing from you all soon.